on May 29th, 2022 was when I started to take YouTube like really seriously. Like I remember I finished all the stuff I had to do, the math, bro. Let's not talk about math, okay? But I finished up all my studies, maths, tests, and whatever. And I was like, okay, I can finally just upload consistently now. Because I was being slowed down a lot that year, last year. Then, you know, by that time, I think I had like maybe 50, 60 subscribers, something like that. But I still kept going. I enjoyed and I could really dial in, and, you know, summer break came along as well. And it was very easy to stay consistent because I had nothing else to do. I could just sit home, record, and post. And I even remember like during a week during the summer, I scheduled up like 6 videos. Like it was insane. Not 5, 6, okay. I can't count. But 6 videos, and I remember I was getting ready for school to go back, and I was thinking like, okay, how am I gonna balance YouTube? How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do that? But it turned out to be fine. I'm not even gonna lie. I started to prioritize a lot of work while balancing YouTube on this side, and you know, it kept growing, growing, and growing, and I didn't really think much of it. Same situation now. I don't have any more studies. I'm done with all the stupid tests or whatever, and I can just dial in once again. But since that year, like exactly, I'm recording this on May 29, 2023. So like from a year by now, I've gained like 1,000 plus basically, at 1,000 subscribers. And that is a big number. I'm actually happy about this. I am. I don't know if you remember, if you saw my video way long ago, I think it was called Ambitions and Goals or something like that. I mentioned how 500 was like basically a whole school, and that's a lot of people. Like, that's if you go into a school and everybody knows you there, they're a subscriber, like, yo, what's up, Kelvin, and all that stuff. But I were basically 2 schools, and 2 schools is even bigger than 1. Obviously, you know, 1 plus 1 is 2. Yeah. If you're new here, welcome. If you're old, welcome back. In this video, I want to really talk about how much progress I made over the years. I'm really happy that how, you know, we've gone from like having no community to slowly building one. Like, I really like seeing similar phrases in the comment section below, having discussion, all that sort of stuff. It really puts a smile on my face because last year, I mean, I didn't have anyone to watch my videos, to be honest. Maybe I had some friends that did it, like, you know, because they wanted to help me, support me or whatever, but not really anyone that, you know, really watched for real, that they were actually interested in my content. And now it's starting to be like that, which is really fun. But I always kept going through those hard phases, you know, having no likes, no comments. And I actually remember, let's go back to summer, one video popped off. It got like 2,000 views. And I remember after that, I started getting more likes, more comments, all that stuff. And it was really nice to see. I was like, yo, because I couldn't believe my eyes. I remember I posted a video, and like a day after, the views just kept going up and up and up. I was like, yo, this is insane. Like 2,000 views now. And so honestly, it's nice to see the evolution with that. Once again, I am very thankful for 1,000 subscribers. Like, that's a big goal. That's a big goal. Clap that shit up, bro. Clap that shit up, like, for real. All right. Like I said, 2 schools instead of 1. Y'all, you don't need to worry though about the ads and that stuff. I still have some watch hours to finish, so chill out, all right? You don't need to worry about that. But no, honestly, I feel like in this video, it also gives me more of a chance with what the plans are for this channel and who I am as a person. Because obviously I upload gaming videos, I add my personality into it as well. But talking to you just like this, it's gonna be easy to really tell you who I really am. So, anyway, Kelvistrike, the Striker, my current title, I should say. You know, it's actually a pretty good title. Anyway, as I said, me, Kelvistrike, whatever you want to call me. 18 years old, about to graduate in like from a week from now in this video. So when you watch this video, I've already ditched but no, 18 years old, have big plans for YouTube. I'm a guy on self-improvement, and what I'll actually get into that soon. It's actually one of the main reasons why I even started this channel. But say I'm a quite ambitious guy. I have big plans for the future, and I don't plan to stop this YouTube stuff anytime soon. I know I said this before, but I really need to emphasize it because I see a lot of YouTubers posting and building up a community, but at some point maybe you stop because some got in the way, maybe work, maybe this, whatever it is. Me personally, I don't like making excuses no matter what the situation is. Even if I got work, I'd still upload like every single week. Like, it does not matter. It might not be as consistent as it is now because I don't have anything to do, but I'd still produce some sort of value to my community out there. A lot of people might be like, 1,000 is such a big number, good job, man. And it honestly is. But for me, I care more about the community, all right? Because I'd rather have, okay, let's see it like this. I'd rather have 1,000 subscribers and like 500 active members than 10,000 subscribers and like, what, 200 active members? Obviously, that makes sense, but, you know, it looks better on YouTube, you know, have a bigger number, views, all that good stuff. But really is building a nice community that, you know, even you and I can just talk and discussion and all other members in it. And I don't really have a name for the community though, but I said like striker community. It sounds kind of funny though. It sounds kind of funny. And don't laugh if you're watching this, Skeeter, right? But I feel like it's a nice touch since, you know, my name is Kelvistrike. Some people associate my name with Kelvistrike, which it isn't, by the way. I don't know if you thought my name was Kelvistrike, you're wrong. You just can't read like most other people can. The actual lore behind my name, Kelvistrike, was, I remember I don't know how old I was. I was young though. Maybe like 9, 10, I don't know. Oh yeah, I want to be a YouTuber. And I was like, okay, I got to think of my name, like a name. And I don't know why, but it just came like this. Like, I didn't even write down anything. It just came out of my mind. I was like, Kelvistrike, and I was like, yeah, that sounds kind of cool. So I remember I started to name myself in like every game, Kelvistrike, like socials and all that other stuff. So like one day I would be like, okay, no one can take my name on like Instagram or TikTok or something like that, obviously, because one, I'm gonna be a big YouTuber and all this good stuff. So that's like a quick little lore to my name. It's not much more than that, but it's just something funny I created a long time ago. But like I said, self-improvement is a big factor to why I'm even here now. Self-improving is just, you know, you improving yourself. Now, I like to do it in a bunch of areas. As you all already know, I like to freaking work out, bro. I like to work on YouTube, you know, continuing to learn, like, by reading books, meditating to, you know, get good mental health and all that sort of stuff. I don't talk about this on the channel though, but I'm putting it in perspective because a lot of you might know is just me editing and do all this stuff. But hey, this time you're actually getting to know me, right? YouTube is it was a big dream of mine. Now I want this to be something I do for a living, like actually forever, hopefully. You know, being yourself and being able to upload videos sounds like such a good idea, but a lot of stuff people don't really understand is, you know, what it actually takes, you know what it takes, what you gotta do and what you gotta improve, and how to really, you know, try to hit the algorithm, I guess. Now, you know, some people might have tried YouTube in the past where they post few videos and they're like, well, I actually don't like this, I'm gonna quit. Or they actually did try and, you know, really dial in, but the videos did trash and just stopped completely. I didn't stop though. I just kept continuing no matter what, because if you're gonna take this seriously, like for me, like I said, I want to be a YouTuber for a living, so I just gotta try hard this to the absolute maximum. You know, I gotta look back at some old videos, be like, okay, how can I improve this? What can I change? What did I do bad? What did I do good? And of course, be consistent, but not always upload the same sort of stuff. Like, that's why I try to keep variation on the channel, because I just don't want to be, how should I say? I just don't want to be like for example, let's say a gaming channel. Of course, it's mainly game right now, but I like to branch out to different stuff. Like you'd see now in recent videos, I've done some nice reaction videos, and I actually plan to do some more of that. It's even gonna be more funnier on live stream as well, so make sure you pop into one of my live streams when you got the time to. But like I said, a lot of people stop because their videos aren't doing any good, but I just kept continuing. This is stuff I gotta do because I'm honestly taking this seriously. Now, obviously, I'm not earning a penny from this, but I'm not really worried about that because I'm thinking long term. Because eventually, I am gonna earn stuff, and it's gonna be easier to become a full-time YouTuber once you grow a big community, all that stuff. But even then, like, even if you get a job like now, like I said, I'll still keep being consistent and post. Like, it doesn't really matter. Now, obviously, this is not some standard thing a lot of people become, because most people just, you know, end up working some job they don't really like, or study university where they don't really feel comfortable. But, you know, a lot of family pressures and whatnot. And I see this with a lot of my friends, but me personally, like, I already told my family, like most of my family, about this. My brother, my mother, my sister, like, they all know this. And my mother was like, well, as long as it makes money, you can do it, you know. I was like, yeah, fine, you know. But she didn't have a problem with me becoming a YouTuber. Matter of fact, it was actually funny because, you know, I was talking to her about it. I was like, do you know what a YouTuber is? She's like, well, isn't it those people who like sit behind a screen and scream and be loud? I was like, yeah, essentially. It's a lot more than that, but you get the picture. Seeing people like you watch my videos and give wonderful comments, it honestly makes my day like 10 times better, and I appreciate every single bit of it. And I hit my mic accidentally. I was heavily influenced by the YouTuber Hamza. Now, he is a self-improvement YouTuber. I'm not gonna get too much into him, but he was basically the main reason why I even started all of this from the beginning. He changed the look I had on life. I became more ambitious. I started doing better habits to start the YouTube and all this other stuff. The levels of ambition that I got from watching him was actually a life changer, and I'm so glad that it happened because my life has only gotten 10 times better by this. To chase dreams wasn't always something I had on my mind, but now when I really think about it, you just gotta do it, man. And I'm honestly so glad that so much has changed ever since May 29th, 2022. Oh, now, of course, there's been videos before that, but that was really time I honestly try hard and focus on YouTube. Like, ever since then, I think, yeah, ever since then, there's been an upload like each week. Like, I don't think I've missed a single upload for a week. A year, by the way, of consistency. And look where we are now. Not me, but we as a whole community, you know? It's honestly fantastic because I can look back some videos and be like, yo, how did I upload that shit? It was looking at. But I'm probably gonna fail about this with the videos I do now from here from now. And we're gonna have even a bigger community by then. But it's a nice process through the evolution of how you transition, I guess, as a person as well, but mainly a YouTuber in this case. Because along this way, I've learned so much and prioritizing the important things. Like I mentioned before, since I want to take YouTube seriously, I've been sacrificing a lot of stuff. Stuff like going out often, partying, but to be honest, I'm not really that much of a partying guy. But you know, it's going out with people and like, you know, late weekends, drink, do all this other degenerate stuff, you know. For me, just no, I'd rather work on a video and upload and just do good that week instead of, you know, getting home late at like 3 a.m. then sleeping, then waking up at like 12. I'm like, yo, I still gotta work out, then gotta make a video, and I have a headache, you know. It's just a bad compound. It's a whole lot of shit, you know. It's not nice. It's not nice. Now, obviously, I do go out occasionally, but the main focus has always been creating content. Even though I've probably done good that week by uploading a lot, you know, I can relax and take a day off and, you know, spend time with friends. Something that's always in my mind is just, you know, oh, I want to edit or I have a new video there. Like, I swear, every time I go to sleep, like, I think about this shit. Like, YouTube, I'm like, okay, what should the next video be about? Should I probably do this or should I change that? Should I do this idea? Like, a lot of people don't really understand how serious I am about this shit. You know, like, this isn't, obviously it's a hobby right now, but like I said, I plan to do this for like forever. I really aim big on this. And even if you're a friend, family member, whatever you are, if you're seeing this, honestly mean it. Hope you understand that I don't do this just, you know, for the funds or whatever, but it's fun, obviously, still. Otherwise I wouldn't do this. But this isn't just like, oh, time to make another video, you know, and not really hope for anything big, because me personally, I'm aiming for the top. I'm aiming for the top. Now, of course, it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna take a long time, but that's why you just gotta try and keep continuing to get better and better. A lot of people actually quit early on. I don't know where I heard this. I think it was like after like 50 videos or something, or maybe even less than that, you know, seeing no change. But it was like that for me for a while. I think now I'm almost like 400 videos, but that's also including like the shorts. But I think about the shorts would be like 300 or something. Still a lot of videos, you know. And so much has changed from then. And I've learned so much through the years of taking YouTube seriously. But I hope you really understand that I'm not trying to play around with this YouTube stuff, but actually take it seriously. Trying, I could say, you know. This is me talking to you. Hopefully you understanding what I mean by this. Maybe you didn't know about this before me and only thought I did this for fun, you know, or a nice little hobby. It's like, it's got like YouTube, but this isn't, I don't want to make this my job, or I don't want to do this. I have other plans, but no, I honestly plan to do this seriously for a long time. I always wanted a big community of a bunch of people that can socialize and, you know, talk about, I don't know, whatever, honestly. Like I said before, the discussions in the comments is just so nice to see, man. like that were slowly building up the community. Like from a year ago, like there was nothing. There was nothing. Like no one's really watching videos. Now it's all changed basically. And this was only in 1 year. Imagine from like 3 years by now. Like in 3 years, we could be at like 10,000, like 100,000. Like it doesn't matter, but you just gotta keep being consistent. And I hope with this talk that kind of inspires you to, I guess, chase your own dreams, you know, because this isn't gonna be an easy task. I know what is needed to, you know, really become a serious YouTuber and the sacrifices I need to do, but that shouldn't, you know, hold me back, because in the end, when I make it, it's all gonna pay off. All these grinding years, whether it was just boring, editing for hours, seeing no change, actual change and no change again, videos doing poor, back and forth, you know, you just gotta dial in. You just gotta have that mindset, you know, that mental clarity, because I don't let a bad video judge my content completely. Like, of course it sucks to see a video you worked so hard on do shit, you know, like it might that has be like the best video you made. And this happens to me a lot. Like I post like this best video in my opinion, and it just does ass. Like it does ass. I'm like, well, that fucking sucked. It didn't do shit. And then I might post this like sloppy video, like, you know, I'll throw this shit in, like didn't even like that much. And then I wake up and I see like, oh, this shit got like 3,000 views now, and I wasn't even my best video. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still the same person after and before, even if it did bad or good. The main thing is you can't let these numbers, you know, fool you or whatever. And I feel like that happens to a lot of people when it comes to YouTube, at least. You know, always the numbers, the metrics, and all this stuff. But you just gotta keep pushing, and you always gonna look back at what you could have done better with the previous video and the next one and all this sort of stuff. Even if you have some dreams out there, don't let anyone tell you what to do. Strive for what you actually want to do in life. Because honestly, I actually don't care if, you know, people doubt me, people don't believe me, haters, whatever. Even if it's like close people I know, like in real life, or family members even, like it doesn't matter, because I have a set goal in mind and I will accomplish it. And you should have the same mindset. Even if it's, you know, maybe like your father, your best friend, or the people around you telling you can't do this, like that's phony, that's dumb, don't think like that. Just do what you need to do. Like, don't let anyone push you down, because in the end it just screams insecurities, haters. They don't want the best for you. It doesn't matter. I'm grateful and I'm happy that I have such nice people around me, especially my family members, that didn't really think anything bad of this YouTube stuff, you know. Of course it's competitive business, but that makes you take it a bit more serious and really try to stand out through all the other people on YouTube. Now, your goal might be you want to become an actor, singer, I don't really know. But always go for it. It doesn't matter what it is. You might be living a life right now that you don't even want to live, but that's the point. That's where, you know, you gotta grind. You gotta set goals. You gotta understand, you know, what you really want in life and what it takes. Because like I said, I know what it takes. I know I need to sacrifice. I know that I need to do this and that. And hopefully one day, it's gonna be easy for me to come even more inspiring to people, because maybe I'm even inspiring you right now, which would actually be great. And I hope I really did that. Once you reach like a certain level, I wouldn't say status, but let's say level on YouTube, maybe get like, you have a big community, maybe like, you know, 1 million plus subscribers or whatever. And the way you're able to like influence and inspire and motivate or help people is just, you know, way easier than just being a nobody, I guess. Because you build up a following of people that actually, you know, wants to listen to you, watch you for whatever reason, and kind of build this relationship with you in a way. I might not know you personally, but you might know me personally through, you know, the experience I've talked about, what I've shown, what I've been through, and, you know, what really goes on. And it's gonna get easier to influence and talk to you as a person. Because I feel like the current state where I am right now, just in life as well, the influence I have isn't that big, but of course I can still influence people, but maybe not as many as I can do on YouTube, you know. Seeing a bunch of other big creators being inspiring figures, motivating others, it's just nice to see. And why not just do that for, you know, this upcoming community, you know, the rising Kelvistrike community, the striker community, matter of fact. You know, it'd just be sick to motivate and inspire everyone that comes on the way and watches my videos. And to show them that if you really just put your heart into it, you can also become whatever you want to be. I feel like when you reach a level of success on YouTube, you know, that's when you can really be like, you know, I've made it now. Like, I'm good. Like, I made so many accomplishments, success, networking with a bunch of different people. Like, you saw where I was before. No one, you know, freaking recording with this ass freaking background. But the future me, you could be a completely different person. But at least you saw where I came from. Like, I'm not gonna say I come from nothing. Like, I obviously have stuff and I'm able to record and talk to you right now, but obviously not living the life I want to live. A life where you can wake up not worried about the alarm or the weather, because you can wake up and be like, you know, I'm just gonna take a day off, and my day off could be, you know, not making a video, and I could just chill out, and that could be my job basically, and that would honestly be fantastic. And to show that it is possible, no matter, you know, who you are or where you come from, just focus on really want to become. And that's what I'm gonna do, at least for a very long time. And honestly, I feel like that could be the best way to exemplify and inspire people and motivate when they really see where I started, you know. But honestly, damn, I'm happy though. 1,000 is a lot. It's a big number. It's a big number. And I was ranting for a while, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I feel like it's good for you to understand who I really am and what I really want in life, you know. An ambitious person that wants to become a YouTuber. It's a pretty sick combo in my opinion, you know. And a heart, honestly, I like to help people. I don't like to see someone suffer, obviously. This could be like in terms of like, I don't know, school, you know, fitness, the career, or what they want to be in life. Like, I want to help people, you know, tell them to do, but you don't need to do this. You could just, you know, focus on yourself. Don't do that. That's going to be better for you. But you just feel like the words, you know, go straight out their ears. And to be honest, I really don't know why. My communication skills could be ass, but they could also be good, but it still doesn't work. But what I've seen with so many people on social media is the way they've influenced people is just insane, actually. And there's just one person on the internet that probably made, you know, people have a better life because they inspired them to do what they really want to do, or maybe they stood up for themselves, or maybe they got a certain piece of knowledge that made them more successful in an area. Like, it could be anything, but I felt that comes a lot with building, you know, your own community and all the other stuff. It kind of goes hand in hand, you know. I was when I YouTube as my job, I want to be funny, make people laugh, and inspire people at the same time, you know. It's a pretty much good combo in my opinion, you know. But no, honestly, I don't know, ranting for almost 30 minutes. I'm also sweating a lot right now. I know my sister's definitely gonna watch this. When you get to this part in the video, make sure to run out the room and show it to me, you know. It'll be kind of funny. But nah, honestly, 1,000 subscribers, 1,000 strong strikers, by the way. 1,000 strong strikers. Nah, I gotta think of a better definition for striker though. Like, what is striker? We strike fair into our opponents. Yeah, some shit like that. But you know what we'll also do? We strike that like. I want to thank every single one of you that's taking your time to actually watch my channel out of the, I don't know, millions of channels on YouTube. And right now, today, during this time, watching this video and taking your time out your day to hear what I have to say. It means a lot, you know. It really does. I don't really have anything much more to say. Just happy, honestly, with the amount of progress we've made. We've come far. And we're only gonna go further. We're only gonna go further. I'm gonna grind even more. I'm gonna come even better than I am now. You know, by time we're gonna get better equipment. I'm gonna be able to get a camera and freaking, I don't know, do some like random vlogs, or maybe like a gym vlog or some shit like that. Or might I make food, bro? I actually want to cook for a video sometime. Like that would be freaking awesome and fun. Maybe in live stream, you know, because I am a good chef. You need to see some of my cooking. Like, it's actually pretty good. Like, I can cook. I can cook better than most of the people I know. And there's a lot of people. Like I've been saying for like the longest time now, you know, stay hydrated. As a matter of fact, I only made the stay hydrated outro to remind y'all to be hydrated, because once I started lifting weights regularly, the hydration was quite important, you know, because you don't want to be dehydrated and get cramps and all that other bad stuff. So I guess that's a quick little explanation for that. But now this is where you share with me and we drink our water together. And I'm not gonna spill this. I don't know why I did that, but yes, have a good day and stay hydrated.